Hi everybody, it's time for the Project for Awesome again, so I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about the Intracranial Hypertension Research Foundation. They are the foundation that helps fund research for my disease, and it's really important to me, obviously, because it's become a large part of my life and affects everything I do. But it's an invisible disease, and not a lot of people understand it. Even the doctors don't really understand it that clearly. And the research can help give us some more answers. In order to help me today, I've recruited the help of some fellow pseudotumor patients. And I just thought maybe if we all talked about our experiences, we could help educate the world a little bit about what it's like to have intracranial hypertension, also known as pseudotumor cerebri.
Hi, I'm Nancy and I'm from Belgium, and I have this rare disease called idiopathic intracranial hypertension.
I've had IH for 3 years.
2 years ago this week, but I've had it longer.
For 1.5 years.
For 1.5 years.
Well, it's 8.5 years.
8 years. I was diagnosed when I was 9.
I've had IH for 12 years.
I've had no surgeries as of yet, but I've had an MRI, MRV, and CAT scan, and I've had 3 surgeries.
I've had about 33 surgeries now. It's getting harder to keep track.
I've had 12 surgeries. They include eye fenestration and 6 shunt surgeries, along with decompression and various other investigation surgeries.
I've had 1 surgery.
I've had 6 surgeries.
I have had 3 surgeries for an L patient and 4 surgeries more for a V patient. But the problem with these shunts is that most of the time you have an infection and then they need to be removed.
I guess I'm lucky. I have not had any surgeries. I have not been hospitalized. I avoid the ER like it is a plague-infested pool of ickiness because I know the ER docs can't do anything for me, so I don't go.
I haven't been hospitalized for any length of time as of yet, just had a couple of those day procedures.
I've been hospitalized 10 days.
I've been in the hospital for 2 weeks.
I've been hospitalized for over 50 days.
I've been hospitalized for a countless number of days. I know the longest period of time I was in at once was 3 weeks.
I've been hospitalised for around 421 days in the 12 years.
I've had 1 spinal tap.
And I've had 1 spinal tap.
I've had 1 spinal tap and a blood patch to fix that spinal tap when it didn't heal correctly, and the blood patch was actually a lot more painful than the spinal tap ever was.
I have had 2 spinal taps, which is pretty lucky too. My neurologist thinks they should only be for diagnostic measures, which I agree.
I have had 3 spinal taps who worked only for me 22 hours and then all those symptoms came back.
I've had 4 spinal taps.
I've had numerous spinal taps. I would say over 50.
I've had 166 spinal taps, to the point that 1 more will kill me, as I've now counted.
I can no longer work.
I can no longer get into a good university because I've had too many sick days.
I can no longer remember what it's like to not have a headache, because I have it all the time for the last 2.5 years, non-stop, all the time, pain.
I can no longer teach, no longer drive, no longer read printed word.
I can no longer attend graduate school, nor hold down a job, or do any of the activities on any regular basis that one finds necessary or enjoyable.
This illness destroyed my life in so many ways, but the hardest thing to deal with it is that I cannot play with my son because he has always a sick mommy. headache, and I feel nausea all the time.
I can no longer work as a terminal care nurse that took me 4 years to train for and was the love of my life for 10 years.
I can no longer just be a normal teenager. Since I was diagnosed so young, I feel like IH has pretty much robbed me of my childhood and of my teenage years as well now. I can't just go out with friends, and I can't go to school every day. I can't do so many things that people take for granted.
I dream of understanding.
I dream of being off Diamox so I can have a baby.
I dream of a day without a headache.
I dream of a world where I don't have to wake up in pain every single day.
I dream of waking in the morning with energy, with no headache and no disorientation.
Honestly, I just dream of one more day where I can feel healthy again. I don't remember the last day that I felt good. It just one day I remember I was healthy, and the next day I was in excruciating pain. You know, I just, every day I have to think about how every little thing might or might not affect me. I can't just enjoy the moment too much anymore. I honestly would just love to have a day where I could just be healthy and I didn't have to worry about or hurt or care about how every little thing might affect my IH and might give me pain. I just think that if I had one more memory like that, I could carry it through, I'd hold on to it, and it can carry me through the rest of my life, hopefully.
I dream of being able to just wake up one day and not have to worry about what I'm going to feel like. I would love to just wake up and say, oh, okay, today's going to be a good day, and I can go to school, and I can participate in all the activities, and I can go hang out with friends, or I can just go drive. That's something I haven't even been able to do yet, is drive.
I wish that I was able to be myself again.
Honestly, I would just love more affordable and wished for more affordable drug care and treatments. The ones available right now have such horrible side effects for so many of us, and the costs are astronomical.
My dream is that the doctors will give us the compassion we deserve, and I hope for a cure and for research. We really need a cure that helps without all those surgeries.
I hope for a cure.
I wish so badly for a cure.
I wish for a cure.
I wish for a cure.
And my wish is simple. I wish for a cure.
People they don't realize how much IH takes a toll on our lives, and even on our family's lives, and even on our friends' lives. It affects so many people, and we really need a cure.
I wish for awareness. I wish for understanding. And I wish for no child to ever have this disease.
Please donate to the IH Research Foundation today
at www.ihrfoundation.org.
And help us to find a cure to this disease.
We need your help. There are more than 7,000 people in the world in this condition.
Thank you, and much love.
I wrote this song last year after being diagnosed. Never know where your dreams might land you. Life will always try to bring you down. Gotta pick up the pieces and turn your life around. There is always another wall ahead, one that's strong and opposing, filled with dread. You can't let that stop you, you can't let it bring you down. I'm talking about living, I'm talking about letting it go, all the things that haunt you and make your heart ache so. I'm talking about living, I'm talking about living your dreams, 'cause no one can take them, no one can take them from you. Yes, no one can take a dream so true. So I hope that you take the time to check out the Intracranial Hypertension Research Foundation, maybe donate a couple dollars, and thank you for listening. Love you guys. Bye.